Robbie Weeds here. It's March 16th. Little windy out today, but it's getting somewhat warm out. You can see the grass is starting to turn green, but more importantly, trees are starting to bud. And as I've talked about before, as they start to bud, overwintering insects, mites, different chewing and sucking insects, scale, that like to overwinter in the crevices and cracks of woody ornamentals, then start to move to the bud of the plant. And in that movement is when you can catch them with dormant oil. So it's a great, almost organic. It's a pesticide, as in it kills insects, but it's not very toxic at all. It's almost, a lot of people consider it an organic part of their IPM schedule. So I love to use it. I think it actually helps to control some very difficult like hemlock woolly adelgid that people see all the time. If you can do, since it overwinters on the tree, if you soak the tree with dormant oil, you could really get great response, and then you're minimizing or reducing the amount of other insecticides, more harmful insecticides you're using. So get out there very early. It's March. I'm in Southeast PA. So right when things start to bud, here I got Pure Spray 10E. It's an emulsifiable oil. I'm spraying it in my converted Z spray. I really want to make a whole video about this conversion because everybody I show it really loves it and wants to change theirs to it. It's just the best way. Now this, with an electric pump, you really can't get the PSI or the volume to do insect sprays, IPM sprays, because you can't, with a small electric pump, you can't spray up very high or very far, get the PSI to spray underneath on the underside of leaves. So yeah, today I'm out with my Pure Spray 10E, spraying at 2.5 ounces per gallon. You can, I don't have any of my tanks filled up on my truck, just because usually in any IPM you don't go through a ton of water unless historically there's been a heavy infestation. But I know what I'm doing today, and I'm not going to need a ton of water. But it's just very key that once you start seeing these buds, that leafy material, that as the cambium starts moving nutrients and water to the growing sites, you know that the insects are going to be looking to start eating it. So, you know, any chewing and sucking insect, we're talking scales, mites, lace bugs over winter. So you're spraying your evergreens, your rhododendrons, azaleas, but you're spraying the tree, the trunk, the branches, especially the crevices, and any place where insects could lay their eggs or overwinter. But it's very important. I think you're spraying until it runs off, similar to anti-transpirant. You know, you're spraying until there's runoff on the leaves. You're just coating everything, because it's only going to work on what's covered. So if you spray 90% of a tree, if there's insects on the other 10%, they're not going to die. So that's an important thing to remember. So yeah, this is Dormant Oil. That's my first day doing it. I'll see if I run into anything weird or strange to show, but Robbie Weeds out.